Okay, so we just talked about how to draw the Lewis model for hydrogen, which was incredibly easy, incredibly simple, and didn't look particularly useful. You're probably like, okay, great. So we draw an H, we put a dot next to it. What's the big deal? Why is this worth learning? Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you why it's worth learning yet. Just trust me, it'll be super useful later on. Now I want to show you how to do a bit of a more complex atom. So let's say that we want to do neon, okay? So we're going to try to do this for neon. I happen to know neon's here, but let's say you don't know. You can just go Control F, type in neon, enter, and I'll show you where on the periodic table it is, just to save you some time. And hopefully you have your own periodic table where you can see that it has 8 valence electrons, but if you don't, you can look right here and see, oh look, neon has 8 valence electrons. Okay, so let's go through this series of steps using neon. So first thing we're going to do is draw neon's symbol. So neon's atomic symbol is an E. That's what we see on the periodic table. Yeah, excuse my handwriting. It's not great on a computer. Then we identify the number of valence electrons. We just did this. It had 8. And then next, we're going to place 1 valence electron on each side of the atom until we've used up all of our valence electrons. So we're going to pretend like there's a little box around here, and we're doing 1 dot on each side of the box. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, if we still have more valence electrons left, then we'll add a second valence electron to each side until we've used up all of our valence electrons. So we're going to do that next. So now we've used 5, 6, 7, 8 valence electrons. We've now drawn all 8 of neon's valence electrons, and that's now what the Lewis model looks like for neon. So the Lewis model is really pretty simple. Steps, really, it shouldn't be too difficult. Just write down the element symbol. Oops, I forgot that. I don't know why it's still drawing. Okay. Oh well, I'll just erase all that. Anyhow, so it's pretty simple. Just draw the element symbol. Then once you've drawn the element symbol, look up how many valence electrons you have. That's how many dots you're going to draw around it. And then just draw your dots around it. It doesn't matter which side you start from. Just make sure you put 1 dot on each side. And then once you've got 1 dot on each side, you can proceed to draw your second dot on each side until you have the same number of dots as the atom has valence electrons. And it's really just that simple. So hopefully that helps. That's going to be the end of this video. Next video, I'm going to start showing you how to make these atoms interact with each other. Anyhow,